Hello students, in this video I am explaining about the human alimentary canal. Human alimentary canal is a long tube that will start with the anterior opening, that is known as the mouth, and posteriorly opens through a opening, that is anus. And here is the order of various parts of the human alimentary canal. So this anterior opening, mouth opens into buccal cavity. Buccal cavity is having number of teeth and muscular tongue. So I already discussed about the buccal cavity in my previous video. This buccal cavity next opens into pharynx. Pharynx is a region which is considered as the common passage both for the food and air. So that means the food which we will take and air which we will breathe commonly enters into a region which is known as the pharynx. While swallowing the food may enter into the enter into the windpipe. To avoid the entry of the food into the windpipe, the opening of the windpipe known as the glottis was covered by the flap-like cartilaginous structure which is known as the epiglottis. So this epiglottis prevents the entry of the food into the windpipe while we are swallowing. So it is very important to remember these 2 points. So which is considered as the common passage both for the food and air. Answer is pharynx. While swallowing, the entry of the food into the windpipe was avoided by the structure that is known as the epiglottis. This esophagus is thin tube that posteriorly proceeds through the neck, thorax and diaphragm and enters into a J-shaped bag-like structure. So here the opening of the esophagus into the stomach was regulated by a muscular sphincter which is known as the gastric esophageal sphincter. So this sphincter is helpful for the backflow of the food in the alimentary canal. And this J-shaped bag, that is stomach, is present in the abdomen cavity, left top abdomen cavity. It has majorly 4 parts. They are cardiac, second one is fundic, body, and 4th part is pyloric. So cardiac part is the part into which the esophagus will open. This is cardiac part. This is fundic part. So esophagus opens into the cardiac part of the stomach and body is the main central part. This is body. And this is the pyloric region. So pyloric region of the stomach opens into small intestine. So this small intestine is having three parts. They are duodenum, jejunum, and third part is ileum. So duodenum is a structure which is having C shape, and jejunum is long coiled. Ileum is highly coiled. So it is very important to remember these 3 points. So C-shaped structure is duodenum. So from this region, we got a question in NEET 2020. So jejunum is long coiled. Ileum is highly coiled. So to remember this area, so we have a trick here. So ileum, which starts with the spelling I, ileum, we can pronunciate this as the ileum, is highly coiled. So in the spelling of high, we have the I pronunciation. So like this, we can relate the ileum with the highly coiled. So then we can automatically remember the jejunum, long coiled. So it is very important to remember long coiled jejunum, highly coiled ileum. And next, the opening of the pyloric into the small intestine was guarded by the regulated by a sphincter which is known as the pyloric sphincter. And it is also very important to remember the position of the sphincters. So the pyloric sphincter position is between the opening of the pyloric part of the stomach into the small intestine. And here is the gastroesophageal sphincter. Position is the opening of the esophagus into the stomach. And ileum part of the small intestine next opens into large intestine. So large intestine is having majorly 3 parts. They are cecum, colon, second one is colon, and third part is rectum. And it is also very important to remember the parts that are present in the stomach are 4. And the parts that are present in the small intestine are 3. And the major parts that are present in the large intestine are 3. So cecum is a blind sac. So this is the cecum region, blind sac that will host the microorganisms, and it has a narrow projection which is known as the vermiform appendix, and this is actually a vestigial organ. So vestigial organ means, so that is the organ which is non-functional, that is present in the organism is known as the vestigial organ. This cecum opens into the colon. Colon is having 4 parts. They are ascending colon, transverse colon, and descending colon, and finally sigmoid colon. So cecum opens into the ascending colon. This is transverse colon. This is descending colon, and this part is sigmoid colon. Sigmoid colon opens into the rectum. So rectum finally opens out through the opening, posterior opening, that is known as the anus. So this is all about the various parts of the human alimentary canal. And so from here we can frame question like this. So cecum has a narrow tube-like structure which is known as the answer is vermiform appendix, and it is also important to remember this is a vestigial organ, and the cecum is the blind sac which can host a number of microorganisms. So thank you students. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel.